Hi. So, finally got my pipe bender all done up now. Bought the plans off of eBay. A nice gentleman in the States, something to do with a motorcycle manufacturer, got trikes or whatever. If you want to know the plans, then email me, I'll send you the link. Bought the cylinder, the air accumulated cylinder. It's basically just a tall 3-foot truck ram, 2-foot truck ram. Bought it from Princess Auto. Unfortunately, the pictures on the website were identical to the unit that was recommended for the lift, and when I went to the shop to buy it, albeit it's got a different sticker and it's a different colour, I thought it was the same. Got it home to find out that no, it's slightly different. So unfortunately, where I had this is a 2x2 box, I'd welded another 2x2 box here as in the plans, but unfortunately the base of here started to hit it. I don't know whether the stroke is actually slightly, the close length is about a ½ an inch or so bigger. So unfortunately I had to space this back, so I've had to add a second piece at the back here so that I've got the footprint on something, because you can see it's originally would have stopped here, so that's slightly different. So anybody in Canada building one of these and getting a ram from Princess Auto would have to make a slight mod. So I've had a notch out here, which doesn't look so pretty, but at the end of the day it's not designed to look pretty. Secondly, another mod done. This is the formers at protools.com, where they go supplied. $250 for a set of formers and a plate. I want to do a 12-inch centerline radius bend. Now the normal set of holes you can see here, there's another hole further down. Well, this hole here and that one there will be done to a set of formers that I want for a 12-inch centerline radius bend, which I need for my rear cage. Now unfortunately Pro Tools don't do any bigger than a 7-inch on the 1.5-inch diameter tubing. So I retro made these in CAD, but with a 12-inch CLR. Measured the offsets here, and like I say, I did these hole alignments all on the all on the miller, so I knew the offsets were perfect. So what I now need to do is make one of these. Now unfortunately that company hadn't got a lathe big enough, so of course a 12-inch CLR radius would end up with a 2-foot diameter former. They said they haven't got a lathe big enough to turn a 2-foot diameter former, so I'm looking for a 1.5-inch helical, either a ball nose or a kind of a side milling cutter, so I can either make the form myself on the miller, or I'll find somebody with a large diameter lathe that can make me a single piece one of these, and then I'll form it myself. I prefer to do it on a CNC, because then I can change this design slightly here, but and then make it out of aluminium. There's no real need to have it in steel. I can do it in aluminium just as good. But so we shall see on that one. We have yet to make a mind up, but I've drilled the extra holes before I welded it all together, so it's there. So I can get the rear cage. Now doing the 12-inch CLR radius, unfortunately the pipe and the thing gets very close to this beam here. I've already made this section up, so what I've done is I've actually taken a 1 inch out of the height of this and dropped this whole lot down 1 inch. Unfortunately then that meant that I'm kind of leaving myself where it should be up here, especially with a 12-inch CLR radius. It's going to be quite a distance away, so to add a bit of extra strength I just put some 1-inch tubes here and here, which isn't on the plans itself, and braced it to the top so it gives it a bit more structure. There's a couple of extra beams just welded on so I can put the extra formers on the side, but the feet obviously slide out, so when it's bending itself you can just pull the feet out when you want to tuck it away, put it back, tighten her up, and then just foot on it, lean her back, and park her wherever you want. So there's my bender, which is great news. I'll get buy a few extra formers over the time, and you know, it'll be good enough for doing all the 1.25 inch, 1.5 inch, and any 2-inch tube that I might need to want to bend. You know, aluminum pipes and stuff for routing around the engine bay, the coolant track, or the coolant pipes down the side of the car, anything to that effect. Aluminum pipe 1.5 inch, you'd really have to run a 2mm wall thickness just to make sure you don't get any wall collapse. But that's tube bends. That's what I've been doing the last week or so. Okie doke. See you later.